Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I'd like to welcome you guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Nova series from the mid-2000s. I think it came out maybe 2006 or 2007. And it was a really solid run. Today we're going to cover issues 8 through 12. These came out in 2008. Written by Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. Also, we have an annual. And I have a real soft spot for this character. I always have. Like, one of the first comic book series I started collecting was New Warriors. Nova was my favorite character on that team. And this particular series starts with the whole story where Ultron and the Phalanx, or the Flanks, try to take over the Kree homeworld. Nova gets infected. And I don't remember what happened in the prior issue immediately before this one, but something has happened to Nova. He's falling through space, and he wakes up in this really weird techno-organic place. It's really dark. It's really messed up. These two issues, the first two issues that we're going to cover, have like this whole horror vibe to them. It's pretty cool. So he finds this female that's crying. Something's wrong with her. Nova tries to help her, but something has infected her, and she turns into a zombie. She starts attacking Nova, and Nova blasts her away. So the thing is, she has a uniform. 3 other guys with the same uniform see Nova over her burning corpse. Is like, what the fuck did you do to our teammate? Sorry for the F-bomb. Sorry, I'm going to have to correct that. What did you do to our teammate? These guys are called the Luminals. They're really pissed off with the whole situation. But Nova wants nothing to do with the battle. He just wants to know where the hell he is. Makes an escape. And while on the run, he crosses paths with a dog with a cosmonaut suit. And we get the introduction of Cosmo the dog. One of the greatest Marvel characters ever. Like, he should get his own standalone movie. I really hope he appears in the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Gets, like, he did pop up in the first one, but like a important role. So Cosmo tells Nova that what's happening is they're on this space base called Sapiensal, or Sapien. I think it's pronounced like that. Basically nowhere. It's a scientific base at the end of time, outside of reality. And these guys in the uniforms are called the Luminals. They're the protectors of the base, but something happened. They brought something on board that has started infecting people and turning them into these evil zombies. And Cosmos, what he did is, like, he put everyone that was on board. His dog tag actually has like this parallel universe, and everyone's hiding in his dog tag. So Cosmos is happy. He has somebody to work with to get down to finding out who's infecting everyone, what the Luminos brought on board. So as the story progresses, we discover that they brought their arch nemesis, the Luminos' arch nemesis. The guy's called Abyss, I think. Pretty sure his name is Abyss. And Nova is able to defeat this Abyss using, because he's infected with the Phalanx or Phalanx techno-organic virus, but he actually uses the virus to his favor to seal this Abyss within this coffin and negate his powers. So after this, Nova leaves the space station. He's looking for the Technarchy's homeworld, because what we discover is actually the Phalanx or the Flanks, the techno-organic virus. The Technarchy, which are these gigantic robotic techno-organic space aliens, infect organic beings with the virus so they can absorb their energy, their life glow. So basically they use them for their digestion. So Nova wants to go to the Technarchy's homeworld to see if they can cure them of this virus, and use this cure to defeat Ultron, who has taken over the Kree homeworld. So in the next story, we have a pretty interesting story where Drax and Gamora are also infected with the techno-organic virus. They want to capture Nova and assimilate him into the Phalanx. So Gamora is trying to capture Nova. And so in this story, they're running away from this like evil space bacteria. Then in the next issue, we actually get the annual, where we get a story where the Phalanx are actually trying to fool Nova to making them think that Earth was taken over by the Phalanx and the Nova Corps are going to free Earth. But what they're trying to do is to get Nova to reveal all of the Nova Corps secrets to the Phalanx so they can use them against the heroes that are trying to free the Kree homeworld. So we get that whole situation there. Then after that, blasting through these pages, we go to issue. I should pause there. We see that actually Nova has arrived to the Technarchy's homeworld. He sees this world is totally barren. There's nothing living there until this gigantic techno-organic alien pops up out of nowhere. The artwork is really good. So the techno-organic virus, when these two gigantic robotic aliens appear, starts ravaging through Warlock's body, making things miserable for him. And we get the return in this story of Warlock. He's used to be part of the New Mutants. He died a real long time ago. And aesthetically, he's such an interesting character. And I thought to myself, totally awesome, Warlock is back. And then I remember that the way he talks is really, really irritating. So Nova begs Warlock, says, hey, can you cure me of the techno-organic virus? Is there a cure for this? How can we deal with the Phalanx or the Phalanx? And Warlock's like, he doesn't know how to deal with this situation. He tells him, like, I would love to help, but I can't. And we discover that Warlock has an adoptive son called Tyro. He's trying to teach him to be a good Technarchy, because the Technarchy is sort of like a shitty alien race. So what happens is Gamora and Drax, hot on Nova's tail, they arrive on Technarchy's homeworld. And when they get there, they become this thing called the Babel Spire. When Technarchy infect a world, they create this spiral and they send a signal out into space so the adult members of this race can go to the planet and feed on it. Sort of like the way Galactus does. So they turn into a Babel Sphere. We get the whole story with lowdown with Warlock, what's been up with him, while a adult Technarchy arrives on the planet to feast on Gamora and Drax, and also because Technarchy, the young ones have to kill the adults. It's like a rite of passage within the race. So he's here to take on Tyro. So what happens in the story is Warlock sacrifices himself to save Nova, purge him of the techno-organic virus. Nova starts battling against the adult Technarchy alien. But at the end of the story, because Warlock tells Tyro, go run for the hills, save yourself, but Tyro decides not to. He goes back, he assimilates the adult Technarchy alien. They save Warlock from the dead. He's brought back. Nova's cured. So we have this small team here ready to go and defeat Ultron. So this is my video on Nova. I've been all over the place. It was a mess, but this series is really good, except for Warlock's really irritating speech patterns. See you guys next. Oh, and also Gamora and Drax get cured too. And there's one really interesting note here that Gamora's sort of pissed off with Nova. This is good writing for curing her, because she tells Nova is like the Phalanx gave her direction in life, gave her meaning. And now without it, it's like she's back to square one. Like she has to deal. She doesn't know what to do with herself, and what's her purpose or motive in the universe. So that's some really good writing there. So that aside, that's all I got to tell you about these issues. Hope you liked it. I was all over the place. It was a mess, but I just love these comic books. See you guys next time. Bye.